Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is another Friday, but we are doing something different today. We are not doing the regular vlogs. So I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel since forever. I think I've been talking about starting a channel since 2020, 2021 or 2020. My intention for starting the channel is to share like post on skincare because that is what I really like at that point. I'm still very much into skincare, like very much into skincare, but that was like my whole personality that year. But unfortunately, I couldn't start then. So I was scrolling through YouTube today, this evening actually, and I came across this YouTube channel. Her name is Cassie Daves, I guess. So she invited like someone on the channel, and they were talking about the struggles of relocation and everything. Mind you, this video is not about any struggle because I'll be lying if I said I undergo any struggle or I'm facing any struggle. That is a lie. My husband has been here a while, so settling down for me has been totally like seamless. But then my skin said no. So the major issue the major issue I faced, or that I'm still facing now, is like my skin went from 0 to 100, or let's say from 100 to 0. So I started skincare, like knowing about skincare in 2020. Before then, I just use random products on my face, and then whenever I go back to school, then I notice that my eyes are always tired, and I have like black under eye almost every time school is in section. So in my final year, I wanted to like glow up, and then I started using these products. I've forgotten the name of the product. I'll probably put the picture in this video. So I was using that product and everything just went really bad. So what I wanted to focus on was like under eye blackness and tired looks and everything, but I didn't have the knowledge about skincare, so I started using a brightening product. So my skin got irritated and I started breaking out badly. Fortunately for me, there was COVID came, and we had to like, everybody had to like vacate school and go back home. In that period, everybody was free, I was free, and then I started researching on skincare, basically for my skin to like go back to normal before school resumes, because we all thought COVID was like going to be just for some few months or for some few weeks. So fortunately for me, again, it took longer than some few months, and within that period I had already gotten used to like the skincare environment. I had already gotten some products that I started using for my skin, and my skin was like doing so well at that point. So some of the product I used at that point was this I don't know how I came across this simple facial wash. At that period, I used some deodorant products, and I started using sunscreen. That was when I started using sunscreen like religiously. So my skin was doing so well, healthy, bouncy, all those type of things. So then I fell in love with skincare, and I started sharing skincare tips on social media. In 2021, I had fully grown into like what's close to being a skincare influencer. Like I started telling people, in fact, I was preaching sunscreen, like wear your sunscreen. I was preaching that every time on my social media stories and everything. So in 2021, my skin was like on another level. It was really great. If you ever gone for this NYC camping thing, you know what I'm talking about. Then my skin went back from what it was, from this healthy glowy skin to breaking out sunburned skin. I didn't feel badly about it because I was constant with my skincare routine all through the period that I was at the camp. So I was using my sunscreen like every time. So I knew that it was just the norms and I was going to like bounce back from that. And yeah, after a month or two, I figured it out. What I preach is hydration. Like once your skin is hydrated, just know that whatever you are going through, you overcome it with your skin. So that was what I focused on after camp, and before I knew it, although I added some actives because I knew what I was targeting, but mostly I was focusing on hydration, and before I knew it, everything was back to normal. Then fast forward to September 2023 when I relocated. Oh god, I'm laughing because if I don't laugh, I'll cry. So since September 2023, I've been in this boat of like learning skincare all over again. Moving on to what I was talking about, that I wanted to start a YouTube channel. So when I got here, I thought, okay, this was like the right time to start my channel. And when it was time to like pick a niche or something I'll be dropping videos about, something I'll be talking about, I thought about skincare. But my first question to myself was like, oh, are you going to talk about skincare with your face like getting deteriorated? So I was like, no, I don't want that for myself. So I changed the theme of the channel to like general lifestyle and everything. But the video I saw tonight, I was like, no, I need to talk about this, and maybe, just maybe, when I'm comfortable enough, I'll start talking about what I really love, what I really want to do with my channel, which is skincare. So let's talk about relocation and how it has affected me and my skin so far. So in 2023 was a blur. I wasn't so much of a skincare fanatic, but I was constant in my routine. In fact, I have a business back in Nigeria where I sell skincare products. So in one way or the other, I was associated with skincare. So I wasn't a fanatic. I don't post tips and everything every other day, but then I was still so much in the skincare business. What I didn't prepare for was like coming here and having to like, I don't know, redo everything that I've known. So coming here, you're traveling, you are going to a new country, you have to like pack some of the products you use back home now. So I packed some products that I use. Two active you always find in my skincare stashes, niacinamide and hyaluronic acid. So I packed niacinamide, hyaluronic acid. I had an oily skin back home, so I'm not a fan of like trying out different brands. Once I see a product that my skin likes, I just stick to it. If I tell you that I've been using the ordinary niacinamide serum since 2020, would you believe? Even up till now, like I have it in my stash. I don't experiment with skincare products. I don't do that with my skin. So I packed the things I use back home, and then it started with like a bump. I think the second or the third day I got here, it started with like one bump on this side of my face, and I was like, okay, it's probably the stress because I didn't sleep well. And when I got here, I was still getting used to the process and the new environment and everything. So I was like, okay, it's normal for the bump to come out. Then from a bump, I had like two bumps, then three bumps, then I can't even count the number of bumps on my face anymore. Apart from that, I was having like whiteheads, blackheads, I was having red pimples, and to crown everything, my skin was super dry. Mind you, I was using simple light hydrating moisturizer back in Nigeria. So And I was using that because like I said, I have an oily skin, and that was what my skin liked back home. But it's a different story here. It's like the more I use, and when I found out that my skin started getting drier and everything, I started like slapping the moisturizer on my face. But it's like the more I use the moisturizer, the more everything is just getting messy. So I had to like go back to the drawing board. I packed all my products. I like checked everything I was using. So first off, I stopped using acetamide and hyaluronic because I was confused. I didn't really know what was happening, so I was confused. So I had to stop everything that I was using. I was washing my face using moisturizer and sunscreen. It was as if the fact that I wasn't using any active was making it all worse. Like, I didn't understand what was happening. I didn't know if it was the facial wash. And I have an oily skin. I have to like wash my face. And because I preach wear your sunscreen every time, I had to like wear my sunscreen. And because my face is dry, I had to like use moisturizer. So I didn't know which one was the problem. So first of all, I don't use black girl sunscreen back in Nigeria because it contains oil, and I run away from anything oily ingredients in skincare. So first off, I removed the black girl sunscreen from my skincare this thing, from the skincare product I was using at the time. Fortunately for me, I brought like other brands of sunscreen, so I was using just my facial wash. Mind you, I switched to CeraVe foaming facial cleanser, I think 2022, and it was perfect for my skin. Once in a while I use the same refreshing facial wash one, but I was like in love with the CeraVe one, so that was what I packed when I was coming. It was made for oily skin, so I could not explain why I was still breaking out after so much precautions that I had taken. It was crazy, and it was a lot. And the thing is, like, you don't know, nobody would understand what you are going through because, like I said, I went back to the drawing board, like checking my products and trying to figure out what was happening. Then later I thought, okay, since black girl sunscreen is out of the way, let's focus on this moisturizer and facial wash. And I was using another brand of sunscreen. Everything I was doing, it was as if I wasn't doing anything. Like, it was still the same process, still the same breakout, still the same bumps coming out. Mind you, simple moisturizer has like two brands that I know very well. When I was in Nigeria, they had like the light hydrating one and the replenishing one. So I switched to the replenishing one because that one is like a bit thicker than the light hydrating one. Guys, it was like I just added to my problem because that one was burning my face, like full burning. Like the following day I would just find out like part of my face is red and painful and everything, so I had to like stop using that too. Then I switched to Neutrogena moisturizer because I just knew that it was hydration problem. I told you earlier that the first target whenever I'm having any skincare wahala is hydration. Once my skin is hydrated, then I can use actives to target whatever I want to target. But even the hydration was not hydrating at all. I could not pinpoint what was happening. And here in Limerick, they are like, the stores are limited, like, and at that time I needed something urgently, so I didn't even think of maybe ordering online or anything. I just wanted something fast, something accessible. So I went to Boots, and I couldn't get like Cosrx snail mucin essence, so I needed something that hydrating or something close. I checked Boots, nothing was that close. All they had was moisturizer for hydration, so I had to like stick to what was available at the time. So I tried this Neutrogena moisturizer. That one proves 72-hour hydration. Mind you, the cup for a moisturizer, the cup is like really small. It's like 30 ml, and from for what I was facing at the time, I used to like slap on moisturizer, so I needed something bulkier, something in more quantity. But I just had to like buy that one for that period because I was just going crazy. And the one thing about acne is the more you let it spread, the more it becomes harder to like take care of, because acne marks or post acne marks is like very very difficult to treat more than acne itself. So I was trying to look for everything that was going to stop the acne from just coming out. Like I just wanted it to stop. I didn't want it to like keep coming out, so I won't have like much acne marks on my face. So I used the moisturizer. Unfortunately for me, it was not like okay at all. It was, maybe it was something else that was burning my face. Maybe it was moisturizer. I couldn't lay my hand on something. I just knew that my skin do not love it, so I had to stop. Then I switched to using body moisturizer, like body lotion, for my face. That is one mistake I would never try again. So yeah, for people with dry skin, you can try that and go away with it. But people with oily skin, do not ever try that, because even with the fact that your skin is dry due to the weather and everything, it doesn't take away the fact that you still have an oily skin. So I was using a body lotion for my face. It was like times two of what was happening. Like it just kept coming out, the acne just kept coming out, and the dryness was like still there. Nothing was changing. Then I just had to like press pause for myself. I pressed pause for myself, and like I'm not spending any more money on moisturizers. I'm pending the time that I get that I have to do something about my face. So I switched to using this repairing balm from La Roche-Posay. So that one helped a bit. It calmed my skin down a lot. Like I was not having any burning sensation. The acne was still coming out just once in a while, but I was not having any burning. I was not feeling any burning sensation, and I feel like okay, we are making progress. But the only issue with that one is you cannot use it during the day, because it forms like a mask on my face whenever I use it. So I can't go out like that looking crazy. So I have to like switch to using it at night, just at night. So now I had to like look for a moisturizer that I'll be using during the day. So that's where another problem comes from. So luckily for me, the other day I was scrolling on TikTok, like I do. So I came across this girl, forgotten her name. She was using this Pond's moisturizer. So this Pond's moisturizer, one thing I skipped was in 2020 when I started my skincare. Like that time I was still in my curious phase, so I used to like try out new product. Like when I see products, I try it out. So then I tried using this Palmer toner, and it burnt my face. Like it badly burnt my face. So I went to see an esthetician at the time, and she recommended this Pond's moisturizer to me, and it's really helped my skin. In fact, the burning sign or the burning mark took like less than a week, and it cleared off. So but since I got it, I never thought of like getting that moisturizer, because I see it here, like it's available here. Like I said, like when I got here, everything was like a learning process for me. The things I normally do, things I normally think about, up to skincare products that I normally would think about, like nothing was coming to my head. Like I had to like start learning everything all over again. So thankfully for me, I came across this girl, and she was using the Pond's moisturizer. So I went to get the Pond's moisturizer, and so far so good. So it's like for now I'm getting a hang of it. My skin is not 100% perfect. In fact, it's not even close to perfection, but at least for my mental health, we are on a balanced road. I can see that the future is bright. So that is basically everything about my skin journey since I've gotten here. So hopefully I'll be confident to like keep talking about what I love doing, which is skincare, and especially now that I'm even dedicating time to like figuring out products that are going well for my skin, or products that are suitable for my skin. So I'll be documenting that and posting that from time to time on stories, on normal like everyday this thing video that I drop on here. So thank you for watching this week. Thank you for sticking by. God bless you. Bye.